But I remember roasting on that thing. Look at that. Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. Thanks for watching so much. There must have been something that attracted you to click onto my thumbnail to watch my video. And now all you have to do is subscribe to my channel. And also like, comment, and subscribe your thoughts about this story that I'm about to give about my first college party. It was the first college party that I threw. So this was freshman year, of course. Despite the fact that, okay, I wasn't getting invited to like the major football house, lax parties or whatever, basketball house, whatever, the frat parties, although I wasn't getting invited or I didn't know about them, no one told me about them. I was going to, even if I was getting invited to those, I was going to throw my own party eventually anyway. Like that was the plan. I lived in a suite. I didn't live in the regular freshman dorms. Thank God I did it because I'm very high maintenance and I'm bougie. I don't like sharing bathrooms. I really don't. And I didn't have a roommate. Yeah, I didn't have a roommate both semesters. I only lived in a suite with 5 other people, but it felt like 2 or 3 other people most of the time, honestly. Like most of the girls who lived in my suite, they liked being in their friends' suites and dorm rooms or whatever most of the time, and they didn't even sleep there half of the time. So yeah, it was basically the 3 of us, right? And I remember there was this weekend that most of the girls weren't even there, so I pretty much I remember only asking like 2 or 3 of the girls if they would be okay with, you know, me doing whatever, having my college party. They were totally fine, and they actually spent that night somewhere else, like at like one of their friends' dorms or boyfriend's dorms or whatever. It didn't matter. So I had to suit to myself to turn up. I had to create my own opportunity to turn up because no one else was giving me one. So that's what I did. So one of my gal friends at the time, we're gonna call him Miss Thing, just like in the other video. Well, I already have another story time video about her. It will be linked below about the time we fought, and that was like my first fight. But anyways, Miss Thing, right? She had a fan club, of course, and there was one member of the fan club who pretty much provided us with the alcohol and the chasers. He did a lot for us, and it was pretty much for her because, you know, he really liked her or whatever, but it was really for me. It was my party, not hers. But I'm glad she didn't make it seem like it was. So he provided us with the alcohol. We had Everclear. Everclear's the devil, guys. Don't drink Everclear. It's the cheapest thing on the market, but it will get you messed up in like 2 seconds. Especially me, and that night was the first time I got drunk too. That was my first time getting drunk that night, and it was off of Everclear. It was crazy. I mean, I did mix it with like some kind of juice too. Oh, we actually had a jungle juice. That was a wild night. And also at my party there was this dude named, we're gonna call him Michael. I had a crush on him or whatever. And, you know, we at the party, we chilling. We're not chilling, we turning up. Besides that fan club member, there was another fan club member that Miss Thang actually liked. His name was Ratface. We always, even if my old friends were to watch this video, they would automatically know who that is, because we called him Ratface all the time. He was cute or whatever, dressed nice, but if you looked at him real close, you would see that he actually did look like a rat. She was talking to this dude named Michael, and I knew that Michael liked her or whatever. She didn't like him or whatever. She didn't, because she liked Ratface. She was obsessed with him. But I had a crush on Michael at the time. Well, Michael wasn't really checking for me. He was checking for her. Well, she was Miss Thang. Everybody was checking for her, so that's not a surprise. But, you know, I tried to quell my feelings because I knew I was going to get rejected anyway. But I was upset at one point because she was dancing all up on him, and she knew darn well I liked him. Like, for everyone, all of my friends at the time knew that I liked him a lot. Like, I had a huge crush on him. But she took advantage of whatever she had. She was dancing all up on my dude. And do you know what I did after? I'm gonna give y'all 2 seconds to guess what I did. Cause you know I was a little tipsy at that point. I was being petty. So this is what I did, right? So I peeped them dancing with each other and him being all up on her and she being all up on him. So I go to Ratface and I give him a little dance. I can't be laughing like that. Okay, so I give him a little dance, right? I remember bouncing on it too. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I remember roasting on that thing that night too, in front of everybody. I mean, it is what it is. So when I was done with him, I went back to the corridor, because there's like a corridor, there's like a suite. Well, in the suite, there's a common room. That's where the party was being held. In the common room, then there's the corridor, and then there's like my room, and then the other person's room, and the other person's room. So I walked into the little corridor to go to my room. And I didn't know this. I didn't know this at all. I didn't know this until like the day after or a few hours after, after the party ended. But I heard that she swung on me. She tried to swing on me. Well, she swung on me, but she missed. Just like I talked about in the other story time. Y'all can check that out below. She has bad aim. But I guess pretty girls can't fight. From another fan club member. See, how many members did I mention in this video? We don't mention Alcohol Boy, Rat Face, Michael. The fourth one, we're gonna call him Sheen. I heard that Sheen pulled her back, and my friends were like, all my friends were like, well, the rest of my friends were like there watching it all happen, and I didn't know what was going on. I was drunk. I was minding my business. I was walking to my room. I didn't know what was going on. I really didn't know what was going on behind me. I didn't hear the commotion, I guess. But Sheen and the rest of my friends said that she tried swinging on me because I was dancing all up on Rat Face, knowing well that, you know, she liked him. But it is what it is, you know. I was being petty. I mean, yeah. So that's that. After that, we got busted. But we got busted after 2 hours. But at the same time, there were a lot of people who wanted to come in, but they couldn't because there was already like my suite was pretty much over capacity. And there were a whole bunch of people outside wanting to come in, but there was like a line. I was surprised. But this is how I got busted. It was because of my crush, Michael. So Michael is like leaving my suite, and he's leaving the whole building. So my suite was on the second floor, so he goes downstairs with his friend, and they're just talking about the party or whatever. And for some reason he says FDRA. Happened to be at that moment my RA was passing by him when he said F the RA, and she noticed that he was coming from upstairs, so she goes upstairs to see what was going on, and lo and behold, it was me turning up and being drunk, and there was like a huge jungle juice bin, you know. It was a whole bunch of liquor. I got fined $50 apparently, but apparently only because, and it could have been more expensive, it could have been much more money, but I heard that there were like more serious cases of turning up that occurred like around that time. So when I guess Campus Life found out about my party, they pretty much just gave me like a smaller fine. Maybe it was included in my like next bill. Maybe I already paid for it, because I don't know what's up with that bill. But anyways, what else happened? Oh, some other shit happened after that party, which was wild. People can kind of, actually no, before I talk about that, no, I do have to talk about that. So some other stuff happened after the party, which was some wild BS. If y'all want to hear that other story time about the same night, about pretty much the after turn up, y'all can leave it in the comments down below. Shoot, that story is some ish though. Like, I don't want to spill all my tea, you know. I'm gonna need this video to get up to like 5,000 likes before I spill that tea, because that's a lot of tea. I hope that you enjoyed my story time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I pull on my eye, I swear you know, Eve, you're your own queen, everything my soul